The things that separate Jesus from the average guy are miracles. You've got to admit the miracles are pretty impressive. Just think, being born from a virgin. I wonder what the reason was for being born from a virgin. Anyway, I bet walking on water must have really impressed the apostles. I wonder if that scared the fish. Imagine being at a wedding and running out of wine and one of your guests says, "Hey, no problem." Imagine being out with a big crowd like at a rock concert and they run out of loaves and fishes and the lead singer says, "Hey, no problem." Imagine being near a loved one that just died and a guy walks up and says, "Hey, no problem." Imagine being there, Jesus, just floating up into the air with the angels at his side. Must be like watching a jet plane that goes straight up and out of sight. Wow, it must be so cool to do that. It's also apparent Jesus had a lot of self-control. Most people with that kind of power would have done much more stuff. I wonder what Jesus was thinking about when he did a miracle. Like, do you have to think about water? And then think about grapes? And then think about crushing grapes? And then think about fermentation? And then think about wine? Or can you just think about wine and boom, it's done? The Bible says it was the best wine the guests ever tasted. Jesus must have made wine before. Wow, it must be so cool to do that. Seems to me Jesus would have had a lot of built-in medical knowledge to raise someone from the dead. He would have had to do like an autopsy to know how the dude died in the first place. I guess the guy had been dead for a couple days, all bloated up, decaying internal organs that smelled real bad. But before he could cure the guy, he would have to get the blood flowing that had stopped and turned thick like glue, and his kidneys would be all clogged up. And once he got the dead guy going, he would have to cure what killed him. Otherwise, he'd just die again. Gosh, that's almost hard to believe. Wow, it must be so cool to do that.